सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ कल्याणशीतलकटाक्षनिरीक्षणेन तापत्रयप्रशमनैकपरं सुधीरम् प्रज्ञानवारिधितरङ्गविहारलोलं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। Today's thought is, we are given all resources and we are given all the choices and we are given all the freedom by the Lord for us as human beings to make ourselves and our life as the way we decide, as the way we want. So it is in our choice and it is in our efforts that how we want to mold ourselves and our personality. How the personality can be, it can be in many ways. One way is it can be full of dravyamayam, that means jadamayam. The buddhi is jadamaya, the mana is jadamaya, indriyas are also jada, and dehadi also jada. One way is we can make the entire personality as karmamaya, is in activities, etc. Another way is making our mind or the personality all the time bhogamaya, always bhoga, wanting to enjoy, etc. But these are all not the recommended things. The recommended thing is make the entire Vyaktitva as Jnanamaya. Let there be automatic knowledge as if in the body, Jnanam, by which the body itself is keeping itself in a healthy condition. It's a trick, one has to find it. Without diseases, without any demands. Make the body that way Jnanamaya. When the body itself says, this much food you have given me, I think this is enough for the day, please stop. That is a Jnanatva of the Deha. One can make it. One can make the Indriyas also the Jnanamaya, wherein the senses are absolutely as if full of wisdom, knowledge as to where to go and where not to go. And this has become a nature and habit. So naturally, habitually, the Jnanamaya Indriyas are not going in those directions where our energies, faculties are wasted. Mana also we can make a Jnanamaya regarding what type of emotions are good, useful, what type of the emotions are detrimental. Do I need to imagine and project? Is this planning ability that is to be used of the mind, or it is unnecessary fear, anxiety ability of the mind? The mind should have that jnanam by itself, so that it will only have the positive emotions and it will only have the inspired positive plannings only, not the imaginations or imaginary fears, or even undue expectations, etc. No, like just now some fellow called 303, I don't know which country is that. He says your phone number got 25 lakhs of rupees. He said, I told him, even if it is 1 crore, you keep with you. I am giving your number to police and I am busy in a work which fetches me millions and millions of rupees. I don't want this. So mind should not have unnecessary, imaginary, undue expectations also. That jnanam should be there in the mind. Ultimately, in the buddhi, the jnanam is always tattva jnanam, tattva jnanam. And the aham should always have the jnanam that it is a subordinate of the totality, the Ishvara. Being subordinate or servant to the totality itself is a fulfillment of this small fellow. That jnanam should be there. Continuously, I am the part of the total, I am never the total. Any country is part of the total globe, cannot be the globe. It cannot remove all other nations and alone itself alone want to sustain. By the time it tries to conquer other countries, within the country there will be fighting and they get divided. Anything when grows in quantity, it cannot be managed. That is how the world becomes continents, continents become countries, countries become the states, and states become districts. So the huge population, there will be a revolt for their administration purpose. Definitely it has to be divided. You can see how you can hold the USSR. You cannot hold. And here USA and all these Onaichi. The thought of trying to conquer the total. No. Always I, the individual, must know that I am given the existence, given the abilities, given the opportunities, given the results by the totality because of its grace. Whether you call it as world or call it as nature, call it as God. So we have to be always subordinate or obedient to them and nothing wrong in that. Trying to master everybody is winning of the ego but losing of everything. But when we become subordinate, it is a losing of the ego but winning of everything. We have to discover that secret. And all in all, as spiritual seekers, instead of making our life this dravyamaya or any of the unwanted vichara or alochanamaya or samshayamaya or tensionmaya, from today, Thursday, let us commit for something. What is that? Make our life completely, entirely mantramaya. A new technique is given today. Thus, chanting all the mantras of the Upanishads, of these suktams, or these Shanti mantras, or our other stotras, or of Bhagavata and Ramayana, to such a regular, consistent way, vocally if possible, in the mind or with the lips while looking at the book, to such an extent that our entire personality has become mantramaya. And every mantra is having its own adhisthana devata. Therefore, the entire personality, when we try to make mantramaya by regularly chanting, contemplating on the mantras, the mantra adhisthana devatas will bless us. With the blessings of that mantra adhisthana devatas, because we are making ourselves mantramaya, all sthula sukshma karana are transcended. That is why we have taken up this class of mantra manana meditation. That is why we have started our Bhagavata Parayanam. That is why from last few years, if you remember, at every festival or occasion, we were recording all the stotrams. If it is Ganesh Chaturthi, of all Ganesha's mantras. If it is Janmashtami of Bhagavan Krishna. Sometime we have sent even 22 mantras in one day, recording from morning 4:30 to 6:30. You all have got. How many of you responded? How many of you did it? All is your prarabdha. But the idea was that even now also, telling to chant for 1 or 8 times is the only way is to become ourselves mantramaya. Through japa and all that, this is what is achieved. So the two goals we have set ourselves, Jnanamaya and Mantramaya. It leads us to Chinmaya, which takes us to Anandamaya. Otherwise, Ayomaya, Mayamaya, Dravyamaya, Dukkhamaya. Both choices are in our hands. Om Atha Shukla Yajurvedantargata Ishavasyopanishad Shanti Mandraha Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om ईशावास्यमिदगं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथाः मा गृधः कस्य स्विद्धनं कुर्वन्नेवेह कर्माणि जिजीविषेत् शतकं समाः एवं त्वयि नान्यथेतोऽस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे असुर्यानाम ते लोकाः अन्धेन तमसावृताः तागमस्ते प्रेत्याभिगच्छन्ति ये के चात्महनो जनाः अनेजदेकं मनसो जवीयः नैनद्देवा आप्नुवन् पूर्वमर्षत् तद्धावतोऽन्यानत्येति तिष्ठत् तस्मिन्नपो मातरिश्वा ददाति तदेजति तन्नैजति तद्दूरे तद्वन्तिके तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मन्येवानुपश्यति सर्वभूतेषु चात्मानं ततो न विजुगुप्सते यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मैवाभूत विजानतः तत्र को मोहः शोकः एकत्वमनुपश्यतः. In the Shanti mantra, the Purnatva, which is the nature of the self and the goal and the experience, is told. In the Pratama mantra, the sadhana and lakshya are told. The sadhana is magrudaha kasya sriddhanam tena tyaktena bhunjitaha. The lakshya is ishavasyam idagam sarvam yat kincha jagatyaham jagat. Ishvara alone is there. But if you are seeing the world, all that world of names and forms, yat kincha jagatyaham jagat, ishavasyam. See him, them world as the Lord, not other than him. If this type of Magrudha Kasya Svidhanam Tena Tyaktena Bhunjida are not there with us, in other words, the Para and Apara Vairagyas are not there in us. In other words, we have not done the Tyaga of all the Yeshanas. Putra Mitra, Putreshana, Vitteshana and Lokeshanas. If we are not in that higher state of evolution, if we are still having the reality about the world and want to be happy in the world through the gains, etc., for him, the second sadhana of karma is told. The first one is jnana. Ishavasya vidagam sarvam. Everything is permeated by Ishvara. Therefore, you see Ishvara alone everywhere by Shraddha, by Vedanta, by Bhakti, and reach out. Ultimately through Vedanta Vichar. If this jnana is not possible to you, you want to enjoy, then kurvanneveha karmani jijivishet shatagam samaha. Live 100 years happily by doing all the karmas. Yajnadana tapaha, yes, when we are doing them, the reciprocation of it definitely comes. Through the yajna devatas will shower the rains of all the blessings. Through the dhanam, When the dhanam is done, it invokes lot of punyam. Punya has got lot of result. And through the tapasyas and austerities also, Ishvara is pleased. Therefore, we can be happy in this world and hereafterward. Second, if these two are not done, then the lot of the others who are extremely selfish and living a lower life of adharma, etc., how they live, it is told in the verse number 3. It also is indication that to a Jnana Margi or the one who wants to pursue the Jnana Marga, once in a while or again and again, in his mind the temptations come to come away from the Jnana Marga and involve in the Bhoga Marga. So again and again he should be shown about the plight of these Bhoga Margis, their dusthiti, then he will not indulge in them. That is why all of us should go to some places and see. With that in us, the Vairagya Bhava, the Seva Bhava, and also the Bhakti Bhava, Mumukshita Bhava will come. What are the places we have to go to? Jail. And see how the Qaidis have no freedom at all. For anything doing, they have to do what they are told. They cannot bolt their room from inside. They are all the time exposed. They cannot have privacy at all. They cannot have privacy. The Qaidis are not supposed to have any privacy. And day in and day out, they have to work. Very pathetic thing. जो खाना देते वही खाना होगा. All that. One has to go. Also go to the hospitals. And the jail will tell us that because of these papas we have done, we are put in the jail. So Vairagya will come. So too when we go to the hospitals and see the condition of the suffering of the patients, right from mortuary ward up to even intensive care, in sab mein ghumana ek bar. Then we will know when the disease comes how painful the life will be. So those bad activities or indulgences because of which the diseases come and suffer, that is avoided. Corona, dikhao how pathetic people are dying like birds only. Tak 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 गिर रहे बस. Third place we have to take to the slum areas where with minimum how difficultly the people, human beings are living. Fourth place we must take is to army and show how disciplined, trained they are. And for the sake of country, see the recently that commander, his sentence is, all are fully inspired. The Gurkha regiment wale, that he said, na, ki all soldiers are so fully ready, equipped, they are even ready to die for the country. He said that sentence. Very powerful it is. The dying for a greater, higher purpose called as nation, etc., will be inculcated in us. Fifth place is we must take to the temples and show the presence of the Lord, the pujas, the invocation, etc. Sixth is take them to an ashram where the daily routine of controlling the senses, body, mind, intellect, daily routine of doing the different type of anushtanas, daily routine of the Guru Seva, daily routine of Satsanga, Swadhyaya, and Seva, and also the Dhyanam Ityadi. These are the 6 places we have to see to be inspired. Here also, why I said that the thought came, God gave it, maybe it is relevant to us. Here, to the Jnana Margis, when they are in a chance of becoming brashta from that Jnana Marga, this is told. Asuryanamate loka andena tamasa urtaha. If you are not pursuing spiritual path, if you are slipping from that, and because of the small little indulgences of the world, joys of the world, the higher, greater opportunity, ability, you are missing. Like we all have the opportunity to listen Upanishads and also do sadhana. We also have the ability. But we are not doing this. We are only involved in TV and all. This sloka is addressed to us. We will go to Asura Lokas. It is covered with Andhena Tamsavrta. Yekecha Atmahanuha, they are the ones committing the crime of suicide, killing his own real self. It is your choice. That is how that third sloka talks about those who are adharmi, apapi, papi, etc. Also talks about those who are having chance to slip from the path, because this is the all alone path. Who will keep up that inner inspiration? Who will protect us from ourselves? Only these type of knowledges. That is why everyday chanting. When the slokas are known or by hearted with meaning, whenever wrong thing we get the tendency to do, these slokas come at our rescue and they remind us. To that deep level, while studying, we have to study and store it in the heart for inspiring us to walk the path and for protecting us whenever we are tempted to go astray. This is what showed in third sloka. And in the fourth and fifth one, the nature of the self is explained. Anneja devakam manasoja viyo ityadi. Then tadejati tannejati, it talked about the nature of the Atma Vastu, how it is all permeating, it is one without second. It runs even before the mana. If you look at from the Upadhi standpoint, then Indriyas cannot see it. It is beyond that. And because of him only, the Matarishwa, the Hiranyagarbha is supplying everything to all who are managing the show of the world. And the self is inside and outside of everything. Tadantarasya sarvasya, tadu sarvasyasya bhahyata. Now this self, whoever has understood in this way, that the entire world is in me and I am in him, the world, he will come to such a state of experience of that love and oneness with everyone. Therefore, there is no the disease or dukkha causing jugupsa in him. Tatona vijugupsate. Because of the practice of these two, I am in everyone, everyone in me, I find that all are me. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut. Vijanataha. When you know it, then all the shoka and moha and shoka, tatra ko moha ka shoka, which are the cause of our bondage, they will finally go away. Because ekatvam anupashyataha, he is seeing the ekata, oneness everywhere. In this way, the seventh shloka we have seen. Now, the eighth mantra talks about the contemplation aspect of the self by giving us his nature in a tatastha lakshana rupa. So, self is an experience. To reach to that experience, all the not self has to be given up, dropped. In our identity, in our understanding, in our possession, in our involving that, जब तक अनात्मा को पकड़ के रखते हैं, आत्मा अनुभव नहीं होगा. Please remember. If we want Atma Anubhava, we have to drop the Anatma. And in the pure Atma, these are not there, not valid. As long as you hold on to them, you cannot reach him. Therefore, knowing to him to be other than these qualities of the Anatma, and with the desire of wanting to reach Atma, this Anatma has to be rejected. You want to reach Atmavastu. These qualities are not there in the Atmavastu. Therefore, reject these qualities and this qualified Anatma, then you will be reaching the Atma. And luckily, Atmavastu is not a place to be covered in distance or to be waited in time. If you want to go to another village, definitely another village is 5 kilometers away. Definitely that 4 kilometers, 999 meters, we have to cross. Then only you will reach. But with respect to the self, that is not required because it's already there. It is there so close to me. Nay, it is my own self. Therefore, for the reaching of that village, We have to keep on walking. While walking, we have to discard these places and we have to reach that place. ऐसा होता है. But in self, just discard the anatma, and what remains which cannot be discarded is atma. There is no effort required. All the effort is only to reject the not self with which we are identified from many, many millions of lives. That habit so powerful and those tendencies so powerful are pulling us towards again the world so much that we are helpless victims of that. For us, those who are not at all have started sadhana, we don't know the power of this abhyas of not self. But when you start doing that sadhana of adhyatmikata, at every moment we will see how difficult it is. पहले तो बैठने को नहीं होता. Indriyas will never be focused on the truth. और इतने बार भी सुनो, we can't even chant the shlokas, we cannot even repeat when the question is asked or quiz is put. Then we will know the difficulty. With all the efforts, even we clearly understand, let us say Avishavasya Upanishad, that the sadhana is Ishavasya Midagam Sarvam. Do you think we will be able to do it so easily as it is so easily chanted? Forget about it. The moment you say everything is God, no, it cannot be God, it is mango. Because if it is God, I cannot eat him and I want to eat it, it has to be mango only. Because if the mango is God, you have to worship mango. You can't have the enjoyment of mango. This way, our world we need for our vyavahara and bhoga. Therefore, though the intellect is convinced that we have to do the sadhana of everything is Ishvara alone, but when every object is presented in front of me, because of some utility of that, because of some raga dvesha towards that, we refuse to accept God in that. Anybody like the very dearest person comes. You cannot see God in that person because the dearness goes away when you see God. And a person with whom we have hatred and fighting, उनमें तो भगवान को देखेंगे ही नहीं. How can he be the God? My God. So these are all the things we have to cross. Rejection of anatma. What we are trying to say is, it is a relentless, continuous job done with full awareness and ready for every sacrifice. And only one sacrifice required, not many. What is that? पूरा ये जीवन बस साधना के लिए निछावर कर देना और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. मैं अपने देश के लिए अपने आप को कुर्बान करूंगा. Great. We should be ready for all that. And हम अपने आत्मानुभव के लिए भी अपने आप के जीवन को कुर्बान करना है. And those who are able to do that sacrifice alone can reach the self, by the way. Now this shloka talks about the self. And in that, what are there, what are not there. So, saparyagat shukram akayam avranam asnaviragam shuddham apapaviddham kavihi manishihi paribhuhu swayambhuhu yatha tathyadaha arthan vyadadat shashvatibhyah samabhyah. The earlier 3 shlokas, when we were chanting, we felt, oh, itna आसान है Upanishad. Immediately Rishi says, I'll see your आसानी. अब ये पढ़ के बताओ. सवरेगा शुक्रमकायम व्रणमस्नाविरगम शुद्धमपाविद्यम कविर मनीषी परिभू सेम्बु याथा तत्यतुर्थ निदा शाश्वती पे समाप्या. वो हमसे होगा नहीं. So, saha, that Atma, having known whom everything is known, and everything is known as the self, because of which all the samsara of jugupsa is gone away, all the samsara of shoka and moha is gone away. That self is a pari agat. Pari means samantat. Agat means traveling. He has traveled everywhere, means he is permeating everywhere. That means there is no place or time or thing or being where the self is not permeated. हर जगह पे है. In and through, sthula, sukshma, whatever you see the entire universe, the self is permeated. Like the space is permeated everything. gross, subtle, Pancha Mahabhuta, Akasha. Even Akasha is permeated by the mind. Because only when we have the mind, we become aware of the Akasha in the waking. In dream, we are not aware of mind, of Akasha, because there is no mind. That is how the space is a concept of mind only. Time and space are mind's concepts. They are not reality. Mind is permeating even the entire space. And the consciousness permeating the mind, permeating the space, and permeating all things and beings. So big is that consciousness, and that consciousness is the nature, is self, and that self is luckily I am. And such me, living my infinitude, trying to get identified with such a limited equipments and want to become infinitely happy. This misunderstanding is called samsara, ignorance. Anyway, sapariyaga, like that it can be explained. Every word through the bhasha and through the vicharana, what the rishi is trying to say about the nature of self by these words, we have to delve deeper to get the entire meaning. Sapariyagad is all permeating. For I, the self, is in everything and being. Sapariyagad. Then Shukram is Shukra. Shukra is Shubhra. Shubhra means Jyotirman, Jyotishman. Jyotishman means Prakashaman. Prakashavan means Jnanaman. Jnanavan means Chaitanyaman. Shukram means he is of the nature of the consciousness. Self is all-pervading consciousness. First two words. Savaragad Shukram Akayam. In him, there is no Kayam. See, Kayam is body. Yes, many a times in Vyavahara, we use this word Kayam for the Stula Sharira. Stula Kayam. Kaya. The Telugu people use for pickle also, Kayam. So the Kayam is that state of being where there is a misery. Where is the misery? Pain is different. Pain is to the body and misery is to the mind. Some people can be going through the pain without becoming miserable in the mind. And many of us are miserable in the mind without any pain. That pain in Sanskrit, misery in Sanskrit is called as Ka. And if it is simple Ka, it is Ananda. Kaha is Ananda Vishnu Sarupa. Ka means Dukkha. That is why Yatra Jivaha Kayanti Tat Naraka. Narakayanti. Naraha Kayanti Tat Naraka. Naraka, why it is called Naraka? Because people cry there, always miserable. So Kaya means that where there is misery. Where is the misery? It is Sukshma Sharira, in the mind. Therefore, by saying Akayam, the self is said to be free from the Sukshma Deham. There is no mana. Therefore, it cannot have any unwanted attachments, and anywhere we are attached to, it will definitely lead to misery, full stop. Kayam. Therefore, Raga Dvesha are in the mind. Raga Dvesha Rahitya, Mana Rahitya, Sukshma Sharirahitya is the nature of self. Akayam. Pura Sukshma Deha hi hata diya gaya. Then the entire Sukshma Deha Kruta, Jagat is gone. It is not there in the self. Akayam. That is what, taking this, Shankara Bhagavan in Tattva Bodha Ityadi, he has explained to us about the self as Atma Kaha, Stula Sukshma Karya Sharirat Vitikta Panchagota Koshatita San Avastha Sakshi Sachidananda Sarupa Sanyat Ishtati Sa Atma. That is what was his definition. Akayam understood. Then Avranam, there is no Vranam, wound to the self. Nobody can hit it with any weapon. And one can hit with a weapon only on the Stula Sharira. Lord has no Stula Sharira, therefore we cannot cause a wound to him by saying Avranam, he is said to be beyond the Stula Sharira. Asna Viragam, there are no snayus to him. Arteries and veins, all these are called snayus. Astibandham, Snayubandham, Mamsa Shoditam, like the body is described in Vedanta Granthas. So the snayus are not there. I don't know, dhamani, siraha, whatever you call in the body, the veins or nerves, arteries, जो भी कहते हैं, these all belong to स्थूल शरीर. In Paramatma ये सब नहीं है. Therefore there are no heart blocks. Therefore do not put stent to the God. There are no bypasses for him. No snayu samasya, no paralysis, no neuro problem. Akayam, no sthala sharira, no sukshma sharira. Avranam, no wound, no hospitalization, no surgery, no amputation, no artificial limbs attached, no screws and bolts and nuts fitted because of accident. Avranam, asna viragam. Shuddham. Shuddham is pure, immaculate. And what is the impurity? Only one. This is Ajnana or Avidya. And that Ajnana Avidya is called as Karana Shariram. So that is not there. So by saying Akayam, Avranam, Asnaviragam, Shuddham, the Stula Sukshma Karana, Sukshma Stula Karana Shariras are rejected in the self. You have to go beyond them. That is meditation. That is inquiry. That is a study. Why the self is not having all these three? What is the nature of them? ये सब विचार करना पड़ता है. विवेक चूड़ामणि gives you the entire process. Then apapavidam, he is not hit by the papa or oblique punya. And papa punya are done by ego or the jiva. So he is not even individuality or ego or the jiva. And who is he? Kavi. Kavi means Krantadarshi. Krantadarshi means he sees that which even intellect cannot see. He sees that even which ignorance cannot see. He sees even the ignorance. He sees Kranta means Atikranta means the past and also future. Krantadarshi means Trikaladarshi, Sarvadarshi. Therefore, it's called a Sarvagnya, Kavi. Kavi means Sarvagnya. That is how the words have to be slowly etymologized and understood. Etymology लेकर explain करके what is meant by that rishi by this word. Because in the utter seat of meditation and that experience, he will not speak. Such words come through him by the grace of the Atmanubhava. These are the ones. That is how it became Upanishad. It is final. These words can be replaced and modern words can be added, etc. But then it no more remains as Upanishad. Upanishad or Vedas should not be touched. That the purest and immaculate. We may destroy even the old monuments, archaeology wale. Anything you do with the physical world, but not with the spiritual shastras. Manishi, he is called Manishi, Man ka Ishwar hai. He is the one who controls the Antakarana. Therefore, through the Antakarana, Stuladi, he controls them by lending them the consciousness, by lending them the existence. Manishi. Then, Paribhuhu is above all these layers. Paritah bhavati. इन वो पार करो तभी मिलेंगे. That is the meaning. The transcending means ऐसे ऊपर जाना. Don't look at the ऊपर. It is अंदर जाना. इसका तो ऐसा भी नहीं देखना. इतना देख रहा हूँ. I am not seeing the self. This is how we have to say the stula sukshmata का वर्णन. उच्च नीचा. They are all lower and he is higher. And lower, higher in our world, the lower floor, higher floor. Therefore, we show as if the God is up. In the same way, whatever is Thula is far away, whatever is Sukshma is nearest. Self is Sukshma. Therefore, it is nearest to us. And to show it as near, we show it is like this. Is only physical expressions. The meaning of that has to be understood this way. Paribhoho is beyond all of them. So when you transcend your consciousness about them and don't enter into the sleep, then we will see him. Swayambhuho, he is self-effulgent, self-establishing, self-being. देखो स्वयंभू ज्योतिर्लिंग सब आते हैं. He alone yatha tatyatah arthan vedatat shashvatibhyah samabhyah. To all those people, samabhyah shashvatibhyah, samaha means samvatsara. Samvatsara is a technical word. It is a time, but it is to indicate that this is the time these individuals are given the freedom to rule this world. They are called as Prajapatis. So, Shashvatibhya Samabhya means to the Samvatsara Adhisthana Devata, Prajapatis, the self alone, Arthan Vedadhatu. The self alone has allowed on him to be projected this world of objects and activities to be done with those objects. And Arthan Vedadat means giving. Arthan Vedadat means he is the one who supplies raw material. And then he is the one who gives the ability to work on the raw material as a karma. And he is the one who gives the result of karma as a salary. That is called as Shams Vedadat. Yatha Tathyata Arthan Vedadat. Shashvatibhya Samabhya. It all means Arthan Vedadat means he gives meaning. He gives reality. He gives existence to all of them. To Prajapatis, to everyone after him, other than him, jitne bhi hai, how all of them are working because of the self only. So this is the Upanishad indicates. We have to, Upanishad has said in one word. It has said, sabke liye wo malik hai, sabko wahi dete hai, astitv se ekar sab kuch. Like big doctors or highly evolved people, do ही word बोल देते. They need not talk elaborate. Elaborate talking is required for those who can't understand when simply it is told in few words. You don't have faith. For those who have faith, only two things. Tattvamasi. He says, yes, Guru, Aham Brahmasmi. Finish. For others, the entire Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Brihadaranyaka and Upanishads are there. For those who don't want to understand, the Brihadaranyaka. Here also, Shashvatibhya Samabhya Arthan Vedadat Yatha Tathyaha. Yatha Tathyaha means he is the one who planned this cause and effect relation. And to these causes or the actions, these are the effects or the results. For these karyas, the action, these are the, for these karanas, the causes, this is the karya, the effect. That is how he is making all the world work. That is how the self. From the standpoint of self, he is alone himself. Saparyaga. Paribhu. When you see the world, he is the one. Yata Tattita Arthan Vedad Shashvatibhya Samabhya. Now, in the next two sets of three mantras, interesting things are told. We tell about it only in very short form. They talk about the karmakandis and upasakas who don't have the vairagya, shamadamadi and subtleness of the mind intellect to inquire about the truth. Utne level pe jo nahi reh sakte hain. Those who are said in the second shloka, kurvan neveha karmani. To such type of people, again, the Upanishad goes in different levels. First shloka, the truth is told. If it is understood, it is over. If that is not done, then second and third shloka, second may inspiration diya, third may threatening diya. To tell again to come back to the first only. The first shloka is one set. First, second, third is another set. Then fourth and fifth is another set, along with first, fourth, fifth. Because it talks about the truth. Aneja Deka Manasojari. 6 and 7 are one set, where what is the experience of a person when he does this meditation on Aneja Dekam. And that person who experiences self, how he responds to the world. 6 and 7. Najugupsate, Kosh Kashoka, Komo Kashoka. That way, 1, 2, again these 7 mantras become one set. 8 is a complete one. Saparega, Sukramakayam, Vranam, Asna, Viragam, Shuddham, Apavidham, Ityadi. Over. 9, 10, 11 are one set. 12, 13, 14, 1. Again, ये 6 मिलाकर एक कह सकते हैं. And this 9, 10, 11 can be added to the second one, where Kurvan Neveya Karmani Ityadi. In this particular set of 3 mantras, 2 words are used. One is Vidya, another is Avidya. Here, Vidya means not Atma Vidya, Avidya means not Atma Avidya. In this particular Upanishad, here Vidya means Upasana. Avidya means where there is no Vidya, Atma Jnana is not there, called as Karma. Here, Avidya means Karma, because these are the 3 sets, Avidya, Kama, Karma. 3 मिलाकर ही हृदय ग्रंथि कहते हैं. Avidya in the Karana Sharira, Kamana is in the Sukshma Sharira, Karma is done through the Stula Sharira. So through this Avidya Kama Karma to Karana, Sukshma and Stula Shariras, we are bound as a Jiva and Samsari and Dukhi. So Vidya means Upasana, Avidya means Karma. In karma, we do exhaustively yajna-yagadi karmas, where the mantrocharanas are there, dravyas are collected, dravyas are offered, the physical activities vigorously happen. In upasana, there is only prayers, there are only stutis, there are only namaskaras, there are only beggings, there is only prema, there is shraddha. ये सब उपासना में होते हैं. In these 3 mantras, he says, for those who want to achieve whatever they want in this world and hereafter, other than the self. For the knowledge self people, shloka number 1 and shloka number 8 are told. Other than those, the other vyavaharik laukas, for them is we said, in these 2 sadhanas of karma and upasana, each one of them are very good, very beautiful. Each one of them give their respective results. But to tell you that to get the best result, you have to do both of them. There's a negative tone. The Shruti as if says that only this one if you do, you will be destroyed. Only that one you will do, you will be further destroyed. But that means what? Meaning of it is what? Don't do this, don't do that. Nahi hai. Dono milkar karo. Because both avidya and avidya means the karma, vidya means upasana, are again told in the Vedas only. Vedas will not tell that which should not be done. Should not be done मतलब it will not say that upasana करो, नहीं करो upasana से फल होगा, लेकिन मत करो ऐसा नहीं कहेगा. Unwanted things Veda will not speak. If Veda said means we have to do only. Therefore, by doing the ninda of vidya and avidya independently, Shruti is not doing the ninda of them not to do at all. It says, do both of them so that you get the benefit of both of them. And when you both of them, when you do, slowly we become qualified and blessed enough to be fit for the first one again, Ishavasya. Or to be fit for Atma Upamyena, or to be fit for Saparigat Sukramakayam. So we'll see the shlokas. Andham tamaha pravishanti ye avidyam upasate tato bhuya ivate tamaha ya uvidyayagam rataha. Ye, whoever they are, avidyam upasate, doing the practice of upasana means practice here. I can't explain exhaustively, we have to chant also. Those who are practicing avidya or the karma kanda, andham tama pravishanti. They will enter into the deep darkness. How they enter? Because in that karma kanda, the objects, the karma phala, ये सब इतने real लगते हैं. That you fully indulge in that, and you can tell that it हो रहा है. Not only that, we tell others also. Today's entire world is in this situation. In the gross world, they act and they show the gross results and tell us to be totally in this gross world, not to see the cause of this gross world, the subtle self, etc. Tato bhuya ivate tamaha yahu vidyayagam rataha. And those who do the upasana, they go to furthermore darkness. You know, the Upanishad is very trickishly saying, ऐसा कह के Upanishad, it will be watching the ones who are reading it. And when they are either confused or frustrated, then Upanishad Mata will laugh there. Hey, गधों को उल्लू बनाए मैंने करके it will feel happy. But here Adi Shankara Bhagavan, Gurudev, etc., they will explain to us what is the meaning. It has lot of explanation. Only one I tell. Andam tama pravishanti avidya upasati means we are only doing karma but not doing upasana. The problem is who will give us the phala of the karma? Ishvara only, no? When we are not doing the upasana to the Ishvara, he will not be so much pleased to do the result, give the result of karma, because हमको देख ही नहीं रहा है. Catch it. Very important. The karma phaladata, the one who set these rules of do this action and you get this result, he should be notified, he should be informed, he should be told, he should be asked for. If you don't do that, then andam taha pravishanti. You will not get the required or deserved results. Positively, if you see, along with karma, if you do upasana also, you will be more pleased and you will get. That is why it is called andam tamaha pravi. Another thing is what? While doing karma, though Ishvara is giving results, we enjoy the result, but don't remember the Ishvara who is the giver of the result. Through upasana, there is more and more chance of getting caught up in this web only. On the other hand, when we do upasana along with karma, while giving karma phala, the Ishvara also gives the knowledge, the viveka, the vairagya, the guru upasadanam, the satsang, etc., by which we transcend karma, enter into jnanam. That is a possibility. To say so, he says only karma you do andam. Same way you see. Tato bhuya evate tamahayau vidyayagam vrataha. Those are involved only in vidya, means upasana, etc. Not at all involving in the karma due to be done. Do you think the Lord will be happy? अरे बैठ के मांगते रहो तो थोड़ी दूंगा मैं, काम भी कर. Imagine if everybody does upasana, nobody works. Who will create the things? Who will make the world function according to the Lord's wish? Sab baitkar. That is why now in Srishti, both pravritti dharma nirata, nivritti dharma nirata, both are there. Those who involve, those who withdraw, balance of both. We also know we are involving in satsang and withdrawing while meditating. So only if you upasana do upasana and not karma, you don't deserve. Because while doing karma only you will get the result. Then you become more andhakara you go, because you only become more and more lazy by not working, only sitting and praying. Western world suffer because of the first one. Eastern world suffer because of second one. बाहर के लोग काम करते रहते, भगवान को याद नहीं रखते. These communist fellows, they become destruction to everybody. And we Indians, भगवान मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगा, आप ही सब करना. He is like a नौकर to us. तो पोते को नहलाना है. The दादाजी tells to दादी, भगवान करा लेंगे. मतलब he'll have to come from Vaikuntha to give bath to the stupid fellow. This is how we give every work to the Lord. We don't want to do. भगवान भी एक दिन थक जाके चले आते हैं, तुम करो ना, करके ही सेट करो ना. You understand? That is why andam tama pravishanti ye avidya upasne tato bhuya evate tamaha yau vidyayaga vrataha. Then vidyam cha anya devahu vidyaya anya dahura vidyaya iti shushrumadhiranam yenastadvicha chakshire. With vidya or upasana, we go to devaloka. With karma, we go to Pitruloka. These are the two things that are said in our Shastras. Then Vidyaya Tadarohanti, then Karmana Pitrulokaha, then Vidyaya Devalokaha. These are three things. Praja, Karma and Upasana in our Vedanta. Prajaya Ihalokaha, Karmana Pitruloka Prapti, Vidyaya Upasana Devaloka Prapti. Karma means yajna. Upasana se devaloka prapti. If these three we don't do, we don't do crimes, etc., we will be taken to the hell, etc. And then conclusion is vidyam cha avidyam cha yahatad veda ubhayagam saha. For pure jnanam, these are not required. But to be qualified for the pure jnanam, in which there is exhaustion, purgation of all the vasanas, there is a purification of the antakarana, subtlety, etc. These both have to be done without expecting of result. With the expectation of result, if you do this, they give those respective results. You enjoy them, come back. Always far away from the truth again, reality. Paramatma samesha duri rahte. So vidyam cha avidyam cha yahatad veda uvayagam saha. Those who know or understand that these two are a part of life, mind is given for the upasana, the deha is given for the yajna agadi. दोनों करना है बुद्धि से। ज्ञान अभिज्ञान के लायक नहीं, इसलिए बोलना पड़ रहा है। Those who know it and practice it, they are the ones who really excel. And the result, avidyaya mrutyum tirtva. By this karma kanda, we get rid of all the karma vasanas and samskaras. And vidyaya, through upasana, we get His grace. From the mortality, we reach to the immortality. Therefore, vidyaya amrutam ashrute. Then this sentence, vidyaya amrutam ashrute, is what is quoted everywhere. In some organizations taken this as their the motto also. Vidya Amrutam Ashnute. Complete sentence also some people keep. Some universities. Vidya Amrutam Ashnute. They mean through knowledge you get immortality. It is applicable to the absolute knowledge also, which gives reality. Here the Vidya, Avidya are in the context of karma and upasana. From this standpoint, Vidya through the upasana, Amrutatvam, we go to Devaloka. There they give Amrita as soon as you go. Then as long as the Punya is not gone, we don't die there. Nobody dies in the Swarga. They are thrown into the Bhuloka and here they come and die. देवलोक में मरण नहीं होता है, सडनली डिसअपियर होकर भूमि में आते हैं। कहाँ गया वो? भूलोक में गया, मरना ही गया, चला गया। In this way, jnana karma upasana samuchayam is impossible, but karma and upasana, when they are done together, we get all our results of here and hereafter. If they are done without expectation or desire, niskam roop se, we become qualified for atma jnana. Now these are only technical words I told. So they have to be translated in our day-to-day words, and they have to be shown with the examples, and they have to be explained through logic, and all questions should be answered. Then the entire concept becomes clear, entire understanding becomes clear. We have to start everything. What is Atma? What is Atma Swarupa? Atma Lakshana? Why Atma Jnana alone gives Mukti? And why one is not ready for the Atma Anubhava? Where he is standing? And to them, what are the possibilities? And to reach to those possibilities, what are the things he has to do? Karma and Upasana. And when the Karma Upasana are done without selfishness, they become cause for purification of the heart. When the heart is free from all pushes and pulls from within and without, it is ready for contemplation. And in the heat of contemplation, the self is known, Saparega Sukramakayam. This is of the subject. Many times we have to study the Upanishads to catch their essence. Okay. Now let us chant the mantras today. Thank you. First one only we will chant 9 and 9 times. Other things direct 18 times. Because they are obvious mantras. Om Saparyagat, 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 Shukram, 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 Akayamavranam, 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 Asnaviragum, 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 Shuddhamapapavidham, 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 Shuddham apapavidham, Shuddham apapavidham, Shuddham apapavidham, Kavirmanishi, 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 Paribhoh Swayambhoh, 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 Yata Tathyatah, Yata Yatha तथ्यतः याथा 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 तथ्यतः अर्थान् व्यदधात् 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 शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः 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 सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोर् याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगाच्छुक्रमकायमव्रणम् अस्नाविरगं शुद्धमपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभो स्वयंभोः याथा तथ्यतोऽर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति 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 ये अविद्यामुपासते 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 ततो भूय इव ते तमः 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 यौ विद्यायागुमृताः 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 अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागुमृताः. Next one, simple mantras. अन्य देवाहुर्विद्यया 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 अन्य दाहुरविद्यया 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 इति शुश्रुमधीराणाम् 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 येनस्तद्विचक्षिरे 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 अन्य देवाहुर्विद्यया अन्य दाहुरविद्यया इति शुश्रुमधीराणाम् 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 येनस्तद्विचक्षिरे अन्य देवाहुर्विद्यया अन्यदाहुरविद्यया इति शुश्रुमधीराणां येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे विद्यां च अविद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो विद्यां च अविद्यां च 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 यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः 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 अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा 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 विद्ययामृतमश्नुते 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 विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते विद्यां च विद्यां च यस्तद्वेदो भयगुंसः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्ययामृतमश्नुते स पर्यगात् शुक्रम् अकायम् अव्रणम् अस्नाविरं शुद्धम् अपापविद्धम् कविः मनीषी परिभोः स्वयंभूः याथा तथ्यतः अर्थान् व्यदधात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये अविद्याम् उपासते ततः भूय इव ते तमः यउ विद्यायां रताः अन्यत एव आहुः विद्यया अन्यत आहुः अविद्यया इति शुश्रुम धीराणाम् ये नः तद विचचक्षिरे. This is what we heard from the gurus who are the Anubhavagnyas, Dhira Purushas. It is not only our knowledge. So seeing our face value, neither trust nor distrust. You trust it because it is coming from generations. This is given from the Guru to the Shishya from the Parampara. Iti Shushruma Dhiran. Vidyam cha avidyam cha yaha tad veda ubhayam saha. Avidyaya mrutyum tirtva vidyaya amrutam ashnute. With avidya, that is karma kanda ityadi, when it is done without phalasakti, then mrityu rupa vasana samskaras go away. Vidyaya amrutam ashnute, with upasana, the upasya devaloka we reach. With avidya means yagna karma. Mrutyum tirtva means the mrityu giver of kamya karma backed by vasanas, backed by ignorance. That will go away. Mrityu means janma marana mrityu. Janma mrityu we are getting because of karmas. Karmas we are doing because of desire. Desires we are having because of vasanas. This vasana, avidya, karma, kamana, all that is subjecting us to mrityu. Therefore, that is called as mrityu. By doing karma as karma yoga, we will transcend this mrityu. Vidyaya amrutam ashnute, amrutam devata swarupam. Like we become one of the citizen of Swarga to enjoy amrutatva if you do upasana. And whenever it is said that we will go to that loka, this loka, the meaning of that is we have come to this loka now because of those type of activities in the past. I am today now in these situations with these abilities and abilities and opportunities, with these performances and achievements. This I have reached Ashnute because of what I did in the past. Therefore, present is the result and experience of the past and the seed for the future. Today I am so because of past. Whether it is body, whether it is senses, mind, birth and death, relations, friends, different objects, experiences, whatever we have, is gained by us through vidya or avidya done earlier. At this very moment, if I do vidya or avidya, consequently the results will be there accounted in our credit. If nothing is done, whatever the thing done in the past, it will be getting exhausted. We don't deserve anything. If you do Vidya and Avidya Phalasakti Rahita, it becomes cause of purification of Antakarana. With an Antakarana Shuddhi, if we do Ishavasya Vidagam Sarvam, then we go beyond Jugupsa, Shoka, Moha. We become blissful. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Paramarushibhyo Namaha Parabrahmane Namaha Shruti Matre Namaha Hari Om